Okay folks, welcome to Wild Astro. I have done something, and it might be crazy and it might all end in tears, but I've committed to it 100% and we're going for it. I'm going to take you out the front door now and show you exactly what I've bought. And here it is. This is a 2007 Vauxhall Vivaro long wheelbase. It has got 213,000 miles on the clock, but it is in pretty good condition. I am actually really over the moon with this, guys, and I'm sure you've figured out by now exactly what the plan is. This is going to be the very first ever Wild Astro camper. And there's lots to do. But I'm going to run you through it all in a future film. But I wanted to bring you guys in on up to date on what's going on, and yeah, let you know about something that Elliot and I are really excited about. And that's it. It's pretty big, right? Yeah, Elliot and I are pretty excited. It's going to be a real good voyage of discovery, fantastic project for us over the winter. The aim is to have it ready to rock by next summer, so we're giving ourselves maybe 8 months, something like that, to get it done, which I think is fairly realistic and reasonable. You can imagine I've been watching no end of YouTube films, tutorials, vlogs, blogs, all sorts of stuff on how to get this done. Some of them specific to the Vivaro, some of them about, you know, vans in general. Lots and lots of them are about Volkswagen T5s, T4s. But this is going to be mine, and it's going to be a new series, separate playlist, but still on the Wild Astro channel. So share that with your friends. If you know anyone that's into their vans conversions, you know anyone that's doing it and might be able to help me out, then yeah, share it with them. Elliot and I have decided this van is actually just going to be called Astro, and I'm going to crack on with it as soon as I can. Okay, so I've just taken the first ply lining panels off from the inside, and I'm actually pretty chuffed. There's a lot of dust, but the condition is excellent. That is going to be a window, so I'm cutting out that whole panel there and putting privacy glass window in. And as we look at this bulkhead is coming out, so at the back of the driver's seat there's going to be a unit here with a fridge, and then a low level unit, just a work surface to start with, but eventually sink and hob. And then from about here back is going to be a full height set of cabinets, wardrobes, that I can store camping gear in and all that sort of thing. Leisure battery is going to be probably here, and then I'm going to use this central pillar to run cables and new lighting and all that sort of thing. So, wow, I'm actually really happy, really happy. So let's crack on. So far, there's nothing that scares me. We've got a lot of dust, spider webs down around the wheel arches, but we've got a few patches of rust up here that'll need rubbing back and treating. Hole here where there used to be a flashing light on the roof. There's another one of those at the front. None of this interior lighting seems to work either, but absolutely nothing that worries me at all. The floor is next, which from what I've seen tends to be the bit that hides all the gremlins. So that's coming out next. So here it is. Lots of dust, a few bits of grit and gravel and I don't know, cementy type rubble, but there's nothing, still nothing, that screams abuse, disaster, rust. There's a few holes where those screws were, so they're going to have to be sanded back, treated with a bit of red oxide and then some hammerite. But we're leading a charmed life at the moment because this is all good. so that's the first session done on Astro 1. It's amazing the little things you learn from watching YouTube videos. For example, these, the fixing bolts. I'm not going to be taking those out. Normally I would do if I was just doing it for the first time and didn't know anything, but I happen to know that they're a nightmare to get out. The fixings on the underside are behind all sorts of tanks and bits and pieces that make it very difficult to get to, so I'm going to leave them there. Everything else in here just needs a real good clean. I'm going to get some wipes, and then the next job will be to take this out, take the bulkhead out. Everything gets an absolutely smashing clean over, and then we start on the sound deadening, insulation and carpet lining. At least that's the story for the inside anyway, and I've got to start thinking about the electrics sooner rather than later as well, because battery going over there, electrics running up that pillar and then coming to the top here for LED lights all the way along the ceiling. So we've got to give that some thought at some point as well. But for now, Richie for Wild Astro, signing off.